I entered the gym when I was 5 years old. Like, even up until that, I was pestering my parents non-stop. Just, hey, I want to train, I want to train, I want to train. Any opportunity I got to train at home, I'd do it in my bedroom. I'm flinging nunchucks around and pretending to be Bruce Lee, and and from there, like, I just fell in love with it. I'm very fortunate to be in the position that I am and have such a great relationship with all of my family, and to have this relationship with my dad, where he's my coach, my best mate, my training partner. I'm very lucky, but it hasn't come without hard work at the same time. We know how to be able to change relationship roles from, like, before we train, we're father and son, and then from the moment we start training, he becomes coach, and I understand that I become fighter, and I follow his lead, and I do everything that he says. And then the same is true on fight night. We were able to disconnect that emotional attachment and be able to work in a business-like mindset that, okay, it's fight night, we know we need to get this, and this done, and I need to follow his instructions, and he knows my strengths better than I know my strengths, and he knows my weaknesses better than I know my weaknesses. Because of that, we've got such a unique relationship in the fight game that I think is an unstoppable force. The feeling that you get when you win is indescribable. But then on the far end of the spectrum on that, when you lose, is also indescribable. But I think the older I get and the more fights that I have and the different things that I experience in my career, the more you learn. As much as I'm a competitor just like the next guy, and winning is everything to me, when you lose and you're heartbroken and it sucks, once that wears off, if you're able to look back and look at the things that you learned and look at the experiences you gained, win, lose or draw, then I think ultimately you become a winner. We get to travel the world, we get to compete against these superstars that I've looked up to since I was a young kid on some of the biggest stages in the world, and we love every second of it. So to me, no matter the outcome of the fight, I'm still winning. I'm still doing what I love to do, and to me that's a win. Being an athlete in general is one of the hardest professions there is. There's so much wear and tear on the body, but combat sports is another beast altogether. I've been on both sides of the coin on this. I've been that guy that grinds my body down, and I've also been on the other side of it where I've been so focused on my recovery, and I think it's important to find that balance.
Instincts going no, look bad like a bat with an eye patch. All black through the woods with a backpack and a lit match. Spark one time, get the whole city looking like a dark shade of orange when I burn it down. What it is, what it do, whole clique getting live on the talk of the town. Let me city had a mouth and it would've shut up. On a hunt for a crown, when I get it, I'ma burn it, cause nobody in the game right now even deserve it. What I need a crown for anyway, I should have a halo the way that I made a penny turn to gold and a penny figure.
I feel now at 30, I feel 100 times better than I did at 21 as an athlete. My joints don't hurt in the mornings, my head's clearer, I feel like my digestion's better. And it's purely just from educating myself and learning that there's science around things, and the science doesn't lie. Human physiology doesn't lie. You can make up things in your head, you can say this and you can say that, but ultimately, if you look at all the different theories that have come out over time about this guy does this and this guy does that and this guy does this, the one thing that's never changed is human biology. Yeah, the research improves in human biology, but the way your body works, the way your body breaks down foods and increases and decreases inflammation, your cortisol levels and stress hormones, everything else, like that never changes. So if you understand the science of how your body works, you can understand the science of nutrition, and you can put the two together. That's how you're going to have a long and healthy career.
Pushing me to be gunning to the finish and the getting of it, but everybody know I'm working in the sky, I do it differently, so only time will give me